Hello and welcome everyone to the Compliance Weekly. Today is 4th of February 2025. The first item in the agenda is to go through the milestone board. So I'll just quickly share my screen and yep, we can discuss the closed issues. I think the last one we discussed was throw error if incorrect scope is passed to the auditor. So the next one is update controls UI. I think this issue is unassigned and closed, probably closed as is. Yeah, this was closed as a duplicate. So let's just skip discussing this one. The next one is project page badges. Some front-end changes by Natalia, who is not here. If anyone has insights on this, Parsimar, probably you might have some insights here.
I think only the badges are added in this one related to compliance framework.
Okay.
I think you can see the screenshots.
Yeah, makes sense. Probably it was not visible for non-admins, and that's what the MI title says.
Yeah.
Nice. Next one is external customizable checks. Okay, so this is the implementation plan, which is already closed since we got the blueprint merged. Nice work, Sam. And the next one is adding database fields for shared HMACs. This is also on production. This is also related to the external compliance requirement controls. We need to add a secret token there for HMAC, and the MR was merged to production and verified. So we close this. Next one is new framework edit buttons. Okay, so there might be a bug wherein this button was enabled even when the items were not filled off.
Actually, it's not a bug. It's like we are making global switching overall in GitLab. Like it's a good bad habit to
Okay.
have the button disabled because the user has it's hard to understand why it is disabled till you do. So we are instead changing the behavior entirely in GitLab as a product theoretically, which as
Okay.
usually takes forever. That we have a button available, but it will show you the errors when you try to submit.
Makes sense. I just said a bug because the issue was marked as a bug, not sure.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks for the additional information. And the next one is adding external URL. So yeah, this is also related to the external compliance controls. We need an external URL in the controls table. So this was also added, verified and closed. The next one is assigned to Andrew. Audit events API generates large temporary file writes on replicas.
Yeah, I closed this issue because I initially had
if this is a confidential issue, we can skip discussing. If not, we can discuss this over call.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's closed as a duplicate, basically.
The next one is fix username space scoped audit events. Harsimer?
Yes.
Oh.
So some of the audit events were incorrectly tagged to user namespace in our production data. So I wrote a background migration to fix those and also migrate them to new table.
Nice. And this background migration must be still be running, and it'll take a
I
long time.
just checked it on Slack. It's showing as 100%. So
This was
yeah,
not expected, right?
yeah, I'm also surprised. So I will be now checking
Way
and
below
verifying
average.
the data on staging. Yeah, yeah, I
I
was
hope.
expecting
I hope. Yeah,
at
yeah.
least 2-3 months. So,
Yeah. That's what I was expecting. I hope this worked correctly.
yeah.
If it did, then it's really nice. Yeah, that's it on the closed issues. Anyone has anything to discuss in verification or review? This is in verification. I added a couple of comments, Ilya. Do you think we
I
need
saw
to
that.
verify this? Yeah. Should we just close this as is or? I mean,
Yes, probably we can safely close it. I agree, because we had a related bug to this, which was reported to customers, and that was fixed as verified. So it's like pretty
That's
much working because we have. So I will add relevant label, share the comment, and close this one.
nice, thanks. Because like for me, it was really redundant.
it-
Like obviously the GT case test must have been followed by the people who have
Yeah.
merged the MR plus the developer. So me doing that again doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks a lot. So I'll just unassign myself.
Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you. And the other one is with Hersimer or Nate, not sure. Cool. I will move on to the next item in the agenda, which is to discuss the planning issue. This is it. The first one is Custom Compliance Frameworks MVC with Hitesh and Natalia.
So I'm working on, so there's an update in the requirements update mutation where we need to add functionality of updating or deleting controls associated with the requirement in that API itself. So I'm working on that. Apart from that, I was reviewing Hersimer's MR on the evaluation engine. That looks all okay to me so far, and that will be reviewed by today. And I had
Nice.
some discussions with Natalia around the mutations that we are going to create for updating the bulk update of controls to the requirement. Once that is done, then she'll start work on UI.
Nice. The next one is external customizable controls. This is with me. Initial work was done by Sam, the DB work. I started working on the actual service and the worker. The service is in review, initial review, and I forked the worker out of the service branch. So once that is merged, I'll push that out for review, the other one for review. While working on this, I also realized we needed to update the unique constraint that is already there on the controls table to allow us to create multiple external controls with the same enum. Currently, we have a unique constraint wherein enums cannot be repeated for a specific requirement ID. But that should not be the case for external controls, because we would be having the same enum, the external control, but the URL would be different for every external control. So I just updated the unique constraint, pushed out a database MR. It's already merged, like it's merged, not sure if deployed or not. But it just got merged today. So that's an update from my side. The work on the APIs and REST API for updating the status controls and the GraphQL API is still in progress. Moving on to the next one, compliance center improvements. Ilya?
Yeah, sure. I'm open to the one merge request for compliance center improvement, allowing to assign and unassign compliance frameworks from project compliance center. But as usual, it revealed more than that. It revealed that we have actually a leftover from 17.0, like 9 milestones away, that we actually, the project owner can still apply or remove compliance frameworks labels from his project, which should be removed. We should have it on actually group level. I've also addressed this in my MAR, so it will obviously take some time to review. But other than that, we are moving forward. Like I joked, it's good we finished it before 18.0.
Yeah, thanks a lot for catching that and fixing as well. Next is consolidation of table for streaming audit events with Hitesh, and I believe Andrew was also working on this.
Yes, I'd like to pass it over to Andrew for updates.
For this one, I have two MRs to create two MRs to create workers to start migrating data from our legacy tables to our streaming tables. As for the feature flag, I plan to roll it out today to production for our group specifically. That way we can do some testing on production, like the APIs and streaming. And once that is all good, I'll probably roll out the feature flag fully and then continue hopefully migrating the data from legacy to streaming tables.
Nice, awesome. Next one is compliance group engineering product metrics with Sam. Not sure what this is all about.
It's just additional metrics we're adding in various stages, so we can see what product usage is in different types, different scenarios, and still on track to ship at least one of those for this milestone.
All right, nice. Next one is Sales 1.0, Simmer.
Yes, so as I told, the BBM is already finished. Just need to verify that on staging. For instance controller, I was trying to find a solution, as now we will be querying 4 tables instead of a single one. So queries might time out, and also need to think about how we will be handling pagination. So yeah, currently in the process of just thinking.
Okay.
Also, there is update regarding this from Andrew. He is working on moving streaming from old tables to new table.
Oh, that is nice. Do we have like similar issues for other, like in different components of the product? Like there might be issues where people are pulling in from different databases and different tables and then showing at a single place, similar to what we are doing for audit events. Like they split they've also split the events table or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't think they have split events table. Yeah.
Okay. So it's only us that we need to find a solution. Cool. Next one is compliance framework, upload, download templates with Nate. I think I saw this issue, and I think one of the MRs is in review with, yep, I think these MRs were created by Dakota. Yep. And it's already in review by one of our team members. So I think we're on track. Planning issue, we don't have any design or QA updates. We don't have any discussions. I'll stop sharing. If anyone has any discussions that we need to do on call on the recorded version. If not, let's wave to the camera. That was sweet and short.